For those of you who are just joining, we will be starting the yoga session in just less than a minute now. Thank you for joining. And we are also live on YouTube and for those of you who are just joining. So I'm going to just make sure all of you are muted on Zoom. And if by any chance you hear yourself, please do mute yourself for some reason if you have been unmuted during the session. Thank you. All right. Namaste, everybody, and a very happy new year 2024 to all of you. This is our first online yoga session this year. So we are very happy at Utsahi to bring back these online, most convenient, comfortable yoga sessions for everybody. Thank you so much for your interest in joining today. Since this is the first class and some of you are new, we're just going to go over some of the basics throughout the yoga session. We'll be having it for half an hour today. And as you will experience, we try and accommodate all of your needs. And also going forward, if you have any specific needs, please feel free to message us and let us know. And we will try our best to address those needs. So having said that, I would request you to kindly sit on the floor if you're comfortable. If you're not very comfortable on the floor, you're even welcome to sit in a chair. And when you're sitting in a chair or sitting on the floor, try to be at ease, please. What I mean by that is just try to observe yourself. If you're holding your body tight, just try and relax. So the very first thing that we will try to do here in yoga class today is to just relax ourselves. End of the busy day, we are all tired here in the US, and rest of the world, if it is end of the day, of course, you're tired as well. And in India, if anybody is joining and other parts of the world, a good morning to you all. And please utilize this time to get refreshed, recharged, and then you can go about doing whatever else you need to do for the remaining part of the day with a more comfortable manner. Now, as I mentioned, please try to be at ease, relaxing yourselves all the way from the top of your head to the tip of your toes. Just try to assess yourself, observe yourself. If you're holding any part of your body tight, just loosen yourselves, please. Loosen, relax, relax. Try not to hold yourself tight. So that would be our attempt, our efforts towards a physical relaxation. Now, for mental relaxation, which is perhaps more important than physical relaxation for many of us, try and keep your eyes closed, please. So if you keep your eyes closed, you are away from the visual distractions around, and it will help us just a little bit more towards mental relaxation. Now try to bring your mind to your practice, please. Try not to think about anything else that is happening in your life, that may be happening at in a friend's life, or at workplace, or in the world. Please try not to think about anything else. Just bring your mind to your practice. Try to become one with your practice. So now we are going further and further towards mental relaxation as well. Now, also, what is important for us is to pay attention to our posture. So wherever we are sitting, or even when during the day we are standing, please try to keep your back straight. Keeping the back straight, aligned with your neck and head. That will also help breathing become smoother, easier, more natural, and it will prevent you from developing certain health problems as well. Just maintaining a good posture, very important for us. So as you can see me, just trying and keeping my eyes closed, relaxing the whole body. You can sit in any comfortable posture right now, but please do try to keep your back straight, aligned with your neck and head. Now let us take our attention towards breathing. Please try and observe your breathing now. If you're breathing fast, slowly lower the rate of breathing. Sometimes we rush into class. Sometimes we are going through some anxiety or stress in our lives. So naturally, because of all these worries and stress, our breathing may be faster. We may be breathing faster. So now is the time to take care of ourselves, just ourselves. So please lower the rate of breathing. So along with relaxation, we are also trying to maintain good breathing. Now, when we take good care of ourselves, we are able to take good care of everyone around us and everything that we need to manage. Now, please go for lower and lower rate of breathing and then try deep breathing, meaning just take a long, deep breath, inhalation, as long as you can, please. Need not worry of how long it is, but just try to take a deep breath. Fill up all the oxygen possible around from your clean environment around you into your lungs. And then slowly followed by a long and slow exhalation. Let's try this, just practicing deep breathing. Breathe in a long, deep breath, followed by breathing out a long breath. Please continue that. Now, if possible, kindly place your palms on your knees. If you are able to sit in Sukhasana, just crisscrossing your legs, please do so. If not, any comfortable posture is okay. We are now proceeding towards recitation of Om. Please consider Om as this melodious universal sound that brings peace to us. And also, as we recite Om, we are spreading that positive vibes and peace all around in our atmosphere as well. So let's try reciting Om or Omkara along with this deep breathing, please. Breathe in a long, deep breath, and during exhalation, we'll recite Om. Just as long and slow and deep you are able to recite. Let's try it a couple more times, please, together. A long, deep inhalation. And during exhalation, one last time, please. Inhale and please continue to be seated in the same position, in the same state of body and mind for a few moments. If you were reciting Om at the right pitch and tone, you would have felt some vibrations inside you that are generated within you And they tend to calm down our brain waves. We feel peaceful, more calm, more relaxed after recitation of Om. Our stress levels tend to go down. So we are continuing with deep breathing. Now, this relaxed state of body and mind is what we have to continue throughout our yoga practice. Please try to practice this very first at the beginning. Then, in this calm, peaceful state, Zen as many call it, that is the state we have to practice our regular self practice of yoga in. Now, kindly bring your palms together, rub them a little bit. With the friction is created warmth, slight warmth. Now bring those palms on your eyes, please. Let that warmth be felt on our eyes. Then slowly, as you massage your face with those warm palms, you can very slowly open your eyes. I hope you're feeling more relaxed and more settled in our yoga class for today. So we will continue practicing, continue understanding all the basic concepts that are very important for us and that we emphasize during Utsahi yoga sessions throughout all of these 10 sessions that we have planned for you all. So kindly have patience, be sincere, be regular, be consistent. Even other than these 2 days a week that we are practicing together, we request you to take some time off every day if possible. Just practice however long you can. So, with these half an hour sessions, we are trying to show you how much we can accomplish within just half an hour. So, already we are feeling relaxed. Now, let us go ahead and take care of ourselves a little bit more with some very basic movements. Now, we have very many joints throughout our bodies, right? Just with our fingers alone, there are so many joints in each finger and in our hands, and then our elbows, our shoulder joints. So if you start thinking of the whole body, there are many joints. Now imagine if there is a slight pain in any of the joint, it makes our life miserable, right? So that is the reason it is very important for us to keep our joints mobile. Mobility of joints means everlasting youth, as Guruji always reminds us in our classes. So let us try to keep the joints mobile. And how do we do that? With very basic, simple movements that God has made us capable of. But during our day-to-day practice or during our day-to-day life, we forget about them, right? That is how stiffness develops and pain develops, and then mobility is reduced. So let us start with our upper extremities. Bring your palms together, please, in Namaste again. Push all the 10 fingers in a way that each finger is pushing against the respective finger of the opposite hand. Just pushing against. Spread them, push them. Feel that slight pressure, please. You're helping your joints there. Now, relax. So what we'll do is breathe in. As you push, breathe out as you relax and come back to the starting position. Now let's go for the next movement, which is just bending at the wrist here. Apply slight pressure on the palm at the bottom, using the palm at the top. You should feel slight, gentle pressure, no pain at all, please. Breathe in as you do that. Hold the position, please. Breathe out and come back. Now let's try it on the other side. Breathe in. Hold the position, please. Slightly apply pressure. Breathe out. One more time on both sides. There is no rush. Just try to do it carefully and slowly in a gentle way, please. Breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Wonderful. Now let us go for one more practice here for our fingers that will benefit the mobility here. and blood circulation and many other benefits here. Just make a fist of both of your palms. Please spread all the fingers, stretch them, feel the stretching in the palms. Now slowly bring them together, apply slight pressure, the fist. You can feel that pressure in all of your fingers and palms and even wrists and arms. Release it, please. So we are also trying to breathe in as we make that fist. You can also use the rubber balls or some other squeezing materials if you have, if you feel that is going to help you more. Now breathe out, please breathe out and relax. Wonderful. Now let us make a fist of both of your palms again. We are going for rotation at the wrists again. We are taking care of our wrists more. Slowly breathe in as you rotate. Just focus on rotation of the wrist and breathe out towards the end of the rotation, please. Just a couple of times. Rotate in one direction. Please do not rush. Go slow. Now turn the wrists around and then rotate in the opposite direction. If you observe me, the rest of my body is stable. I'm only focusing on rotation of the wrist. So that is how we take care of one part of the body at a time. And then during each movement, if you think further, there are multiple smaller parts that are involved. So we are helping all of them at the same time. Now, if you're continuing to be comfortable here, you can continue to be in that position. If you would like to change, you're welcome to change the position. You can kneel down or you can sit in a chair or you can stand up. Comfort is most important for us. Now, please raise your hands parallel to each other and parallel to the ground. We are going for rotation at our elbows now. Slowly as you breathe in, rotate please one half of the rotation and then start breathing out. And come back to the starting position. One more time, breathe in. Please go as slow as you can. Breathe out. The slower you go, actually you're getting stronger because it's not easy to hold your hands or any part of the body in a certain position for longer time. Now let's try in the reverse direction, please. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Wonderful. Relax, please. Now let's move further and take care of our shoulders now. Once again, rotation of our shoulders. If you're able to raise your hands, you can raise your hands. If not, you can simply just do shoulder rotation this way, okay? By keeping your palms or hands down. Slowly, however you're doing rotation, start breathing in, please, as you start your rotation. Very slow rotation. If you're raising your hands up, also this is an opportunity for you to stretch as much as you can. Then as you breathe out, you're coming back, bringing your hands slowly back to the starting position. Let's try just one more time, please. Breathe in. Please focus on rotation of shoulder. Shoulders should get a good rotation here. And if you're raising your hands, you might as well stretch your hands up so your upper body is also getting a stretch. Breathe out and bring your hands back to the starting position, please. Now let us try to go for the reverse rotation in the reverse direction. We have to try and give benefits to every part of the body in all possible ways. So rotation in a reverse way. Breathe in. Slowly, you're also trying to stretch your body. Breathe out. One last time, please. Breathe in. And breathe out. May I remind you that throughout our yoga practice, as much as possible, we'll continue to keep our back straight, aligned with our neck and head. Please remember, posture is very important. So we'll continue to keep our back straight. Now, as you can see, I have spread my legs. If you are able to sit on the floor, please Sit on the floor in this long sitting posture. Take support of your hands behind your back. Spread your fingers so you get a good grip. Legs are slightly kept apart. Now we're going to take care of our lower extremities. Very simple, basic movements for our legs and different parts here. Let's start with the toes. It is hard to see my toes with the socks on, and it is quite cold here, so I wanted to wear my socks. But what I'm trying to do is just bend the toes. All the toes are bent. Hold them there and slowly stretch them back, please. Once again, bend your toes. Breathe in as you do that. Hold the position a little bit longer and then slowly breathe out and extend your toes. Let's do the same for the feet, please. Breathe in and just simple flexion and extension. Bend forward. You can feel the stretching throughout your legs actually. Then breathe out. Bend your feet backwards. Once again, now we are feeling the stretching on one side, compression on the other side. Breathe in. Stretch, please. Forward bending of the feet and toes are being stretched as well here. Breathe out and backward bending where the toes are almost pointing towards your face. Holding in the spinal position is very important. So please try not to rush through the positions. Try to hold in each position for a little bit longer every time. That is how you're building strength in yourself. Now let's go for rotation, please. Rotation at our ankles. Slow rotation in one direction a couple of times. Please synchronize breathing along with it. And then rotation in the reverse side. Very simple movements that have been introduced to us by Guruji that really keep us warm and active even during these winter months. Yeah. Now, please bring your legs together. Let us go for the next movement, which is for the next joint that we can think of, which are the knees. Please bend your knees. You can take support of your hands. Just wrap the palms around the leg here. Slowly pull it towards you. Now you're continuing to keep the back straight. Release, please. Let's try with the other leg. Bend your leg, bend at the knee. Pull the leg, please, towards your chest. The knee is closer to the chest. Please continue to breathe to whatever extent is possible. Need not hold your breath. Just one more time. Bend, pull, feel the stretching, please. Release. Let's try it again. There is pressure on the abdomen, upper chest. So allow the breath to go out at this time. It is probably more natural and easier. And throughout the practice, you can breathe as comfortably as you can. Relax, please. Now we took care of the knees a little bit. Now let's go ahead and take care of our hip joints. Now, while we are here in this position, there are a couple different ways to try this. One of the ways is to just rest your elbows. So you're inclined. Your legs are on the floor and your upper body is inclined from the floor. Now, in this particular practice, you can either try with one leg at a time or both legs together. Please watch me if you're not familiar with this first. Then you can try. Breathe in, bending the knees, bringing the knees closer to the chest, raising your legs up straight, 90 degrees from the floor. Then slowly bringing your legs back to the floor. Okay, don't worry about breathing yet. Anytime there is a pressure on the abdomen or chest, the breath should just be allowed to go out, and usually that's what happens. So just allow that natural breathing to happen. That's all you can remember. Slowly, let's focus on the movement first. Bend at the knee, bring the knee closer to the chest. Straighten your legs, please. 90 degrees from the floor. Slowly bring the legs back to the floor. Do not drop the legs and get hurt, please. Gently bring them back. Now we can do the same in the reverse direction. Slowly raise your legs up. Slowly to an angle of 90 degrees. Bend and then slowly stretch. One more time. Let's try it. Raise your legs up straight to an angle of 90 degrees from the floor. Bend at the knees, pull the knees closer to the upper body and slowly relax. Now for all those of us who are finding this difficult practice, you can try the same while lying down on the floor. So if you are able to lie down on the floor and try it, it actually gives you good support for the back and you are welcome to try it today. So just lie down on the floor and you can try this. We'll just go for one rotation each direction. And if you think you need support under the back, under the shoulders, wherever, you are welcome to roll up a towel or maybe keep a soft pillow so you are feeling more comfortable. Slowly raising your legs, taking them into a cycle, and then bringing the legs down. So one direction and then trying the same in the reverse direction. Relax, relax, please. Now we can go for Shavasana or the dead body pose just to get a little bit of relaxation, keeping your legs apart, hands away from the body, and just relax your whole body, please. Rest is a must. Once again, our Guruji reminds us to take rest in between different sets of practices. So rest is a must. Just take good amount of rest just for a few moments at least, where your breathing is natural. You could even try to go for the deep breathing like we tried in the beginning. And the whole body is relaxed, mind is relaxed. You can let your head roll to one side gently so you don't have to hold it upright. Thorough relaxation in Shavasana or the dead body pose is very beneficial for different types of ailments like backache, indigestion, sleeplessness. When practiced effectively, we are able to get rid of a lot of issues in us. Now, while we are here, I would also like to remind new members who have joined, kindly get your thorough examination done by a doctor. So when you get a physical examination done, then you will know what you can practice, what you should avoid. So that will help you select the best practices for you. And if you want to discuss the report with us, we will be very happy to help you out as much as possible as well. Now, please bring your legs together. Let us go for the next practice. So if you are not comfortable lying down on the floor, you are welcome to just avoid this. Please raise your hands up. Raise your hands up above the head. We are going for whole body stretching. Please stretch the upper half of the body towards the top, lower half of the body towards the bottom. Breathe in as you stretch. Stay in that stretched position, please. Breathe out as you relax. Come back to the almost Shavasana position, but our legs are together. Let's try just one more time. Stretching. Breathe in. We're stretching our body in two different directions. So we're getting a good, thorough stretching here. Stay in that position, please. Benefit from the stretching. Breathe out and relax. Breathe out and relax. Wonderful. Now, slowly turn to one side and get up very, very carefully, please. Don't suddenly make movements and get up and sit up because you might start feeling giddy. So while coming up from Shavasana, come very slowly, please. Taking good care of ourselves is utmost important. So throughout these sessions, we will go slow and steady. And every session we learn something new. That way we will revise what we have learned and then we'll learn something new. So that way you're learning more number of things at a relaxed pace. And you can, of course, pick and choose and just practice what is most beneficial for you on a daily basis. Now I'm once again sitting in Sukhasana or the comfortable posture. Please sit in any comfortable posture for you. Now I'm just going to do a quick time check. We are almost out of time, but what we'll do is we'll just continue for 5 more minutes and then we'll wrap up our session for today. So in these 5 minutes, I'm going to try and share knowledge about very basic movements for the neck. Throughout the day, while we are sitting at the desk or we are doing our other activities, we forget how much load our neck is bearing, the weight of our head. So our neck tends to get tired, our shoulders tend to get tired. So let us give some beautiful movements for our neck so it can be strengthened. Slowly, as you breathe out, please bend your neck forward. Please bend to the extent possible and then just relax your neck there, please. Need not hold it, just relax it there. Allow it to rest. Now slowly try to raise your head up. Very carefully start bending your neck backward as you breathe in. Breathe in, keep bending backward. Please, once again, go as far as you can go and then relax your neck there. Don't hold it, just relax it. Allow it to let loose. So you'll feel a good amount of stretching in the front of your neck and a compression on the back of your neck. Benefit from that, please, by by staying in the position. Then slowly, once again, we start forward bending as we breathe out. Just stay in the position for a few moments. One last time. We are going for backward bending. Please continue to keep your back straight. Only your head and neck are moving right now. Rest of your body is stable. Please stay in the position, final position for a few moments, benefit from it, and come back to the starting position. Now we did forward and backward bending. Let us go for the next natural movement, which is sideways bending. Bend sideways, please. Stay in the final position. Feel the stretching on one side of the neck, compression on the other side. Benefit from that movement and that position. Come back, please. Let's try it on the other side. Breathe in. Rather, breathe out. I'll tell you at another session why we breathe out first during the neck movements. Breathe out first, please, and then breathe in. One last time on both sides. Just stretching of the neck, sideways by sideways bending, lateral bending. Very gently and carefully, please. Wonderful, lovely. Now let's go for turning our neck. Turn it. Let the rest of the body still be facing forward. The neck is turning to one side as much as possible. Then slowly come back to the starting position. Now to the other side, please. Just by these simple movements, we'll start feeling so relaxed. Come back, please. One last time. So you can practice this any time of the day when you need a little bit of break, or rather take a little bit of break. Every hour or so, if you have a very busy routine, just take a few moments break and practice some of these. You will instantly feel so refreshed. Now the last movement that we will try for today with the neck is neck rotation. Slowly rotate your neck. Take it to one side very carefully and gently, please. Don't feel giddy. If you go fast, you might start feeling giddy. Just go slowly to the other side. Come back to the starting position. Let's try again. We can also synchronize breathing. Breathe in for one half of the rotation. Breathe out for the other half. Let's try it in the reverse direction, please. Breathe in. Breathe out. Very simple movements, but if you are practicing it effectively along with relaxation and breathing, then you will really benefit greatly from these. All right, starting position. Now, let's continue to keep our eyes closed. We will conclude our yoga session today with just a little bit of meditation. Please continue to be seated in any comfortable posture. Please keep your back aligned with your neck and head. Keep your eyes closed and try to bring your attention or focus to one object or subject that brings peace to you. It could be a god that you follow. It could be any element of nature like a beautiful sunrise or an ocean or waterfalls. Just imagine it. Visualizing it mentally will take us to that peaceful state. Please stay in that peaceful state for a few moments. In silence, please. Let's enjoy the silence. We are continuing to practice deep breathing, meditation, relaxation. And then as we master it more and more, we can enjoy the silence for a much longer time. Due to time constraint, we will be concluding our yoga session for today, but kindly continue this meditation for a little longer if you have the time. And if you think back about today's yoga session, we have learned quite a few things in a very simple manner which anybody can practice. So what we would request you is next time when you come for class, please bring your spouse, your children, your parents, your friends, whoever is in your life, and we assure you that at some point they will really thank you that you have included them on this beautiful journey of yoga practice. And I thank you on behalf of Utsahi for joining us as well. Please reach out to me anytime after the yoga class to let me know how you felt. And if you have any questions, we will see you next time, Wednesday, same time. Thank you so much. Take care, stay happy, and stay healthy. Namaste.
Namaste.
You,
Thank
sir.
you.
Namaste. Thank you, Chi.
Thank you.